Okay.
This is Nick from Nick and Bryce TV. Over to my associate.
How we doing, guys? Bryce here from Nick and Bryce TV, and we're gonna let Nick start this. Nick, what are you thinking today?
Well, guys, we want to keep this kind of short and simple today. We have just discovered some new products, and over the next couple of weeks, we're going to test these, and we're actually going to test them live, so you guys can kind of see how we're doing it, and then how we're successing from it live. So this is something that's kind of new. I don't see anybody else kind of doing the live event kind of a thing like that for being. What would you say, Bryce? Kind of marketing it the way without spending a bunch of money, I would say. Let's say most people go out and they spend $500 on advertising. This way they'll show you how to break it down to spend a $25, maybe a $50 investment, and really make it, if it goes somewhere, keep scaling it and scaling it. If it doesn't, well, focus your ads into something else. And the new thing is web conversions, and what that means is they're only going to pay you for every sale that you make. Plus paying per clicks, and it's this new software that we're coming into that we're really excited about, and it kind of cut out the huge upfront costs of. Everybody says that the online marketing world is something that it's viewed as a business, but it needs to be kind of viewed as an investment instead. Is it, how much money do you want to invest in your own advertising to get yourself out there and to make yourself profitable, and not only that. Like we've always discussed, is it's not all about who knows who, it's who knows you. Wouldn't you say, Bryce?
No, exactly. I mean, what you're explaining is we're really excited about it because Facebook kind of changed this kind of feature about a month ago, right? I mean, just say yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they changed about a month ago where it used to be where you're paying per click and you had to pay so much money for the person to come, and it wasn't even a guaranteed click. It was just guaranteed that you get the people there. And now Facebook has changed it to where basically, like we were just talking before, is that it makes you Facebook's kind of your affiliate. They sell your product for you, and you kind of give them a price that you'll pay them. And clearly, what you would do is, if you had like a $100 product, I will pay Facebook $50 every time they sell my $100 product. Well, clearly, I think we would both do that, wouldn't we, Nick?
No, absolutely, and that's the key is. Setting yourself up for good leads, because you can get it out there in front of every single person out there, but if you're not targeting it to your specific people that want your product, you're kind of going to fail. And with Facebook, let's say I give Facebook $100. They're not going to want me to fail on it. They're going to want me to succeed. They're going to find me somebody to buy my product, because the more people they find me, the more money that they get from me. And as soon as you go into Facebook and create these ads, you've done one thing. You've shown them that, hey, I'm a buyer. And showing them that you're a buyer gets you involved, and it shows them, hey, this guy's willing to make the money and make the effort. We're going to go out and find him these leads. We're going to find him that traffic. And let's say, like Bryce said, throw it in at $50. They come back to you, and it didn't work. They're going to say, hey, try 65, 75, bump it up a little bit. And then you can really see where your money flow is going to start. And as long as you set it below what your product is, whether you've got a $100 product, $500, $1,000 product. As long as you set it below that, that's profit. And keep rolling that, and then using a retargeting campaign to basically save yourself money on advertising by throwing it out there and saving it, and have somebody going to like a CNN, a Huffington Post, and now they're seeing your ads. Those are getting retargeted back to you, and all that's doing is creating a bigger sales funnel and creating more leads and driving more traffic, which increases your bottom line, and that definitely increases your ROI. That's a bigger return on investment. You've got more money coming in, which means you can focus more money on advertising and then scaling it. And I know how excited Bryce and I got when we first seen this, because we're like, wow, look at the potential, just the raw potential, because now instead of just throwing mud at the wall and hoping that it sticks, you've got a more concentrated way of creating a sales funnel that's going to benefit you in every single aspect, and it actually makes it simpler to get the process done. Because when everybody goes out there, we know that there's many different platforms that work and many different platforms that you can go with. And we're just showing you what we did to show you how you could succeed, one way that we figured out. And like we said, the next couple of weeks, we're just going to be doing some testing platforms and showing you and walking you through the process of how this new software works. And anything you want to add to that, Bryce?
No, you're exactly. You explained it exactly to the T, exactly. I mean, perfectly. I mean, ever since, I mean, months and months back, Facebook kind of worked where it was you threw some money in, and I think a lot of people burnt themselves. A lot of people give them, you know, if you spent a lot of money and you didn't get a return, if they spent $500 and didn't get the return they wanted, I mean, that's kind of, they get burnt, and people don't want to continue with Facebook. And we've seen cool videos. We watch a lot of stuff together, and we're always saying, everybody, the bigger the money you spend, kind of the bigger the scar. That no one really wants to go back to Facebook and try it again because I wasted some money and it just didn't work out for me. And like I mentioned earlier, the whole entire, you know, this is about a month in that this changed to website conversions, which means that you can get them to be like, okay, well, I want you to convert to the end, my thank you page, which is right after my sale page, so I make money. Facebook will find that for you. They know the buyers, they know how to work them, and it's just a lot of changes. Like we were explaining, it's basically making Facebook work for you. I mean, you're basically saying, I will give you $75 to make me $100. I would do that every day. That's basically telling me, here's $1. I'm going to give you $2. Yeah, do that every day, and it makes more sense. It's making businesses more scalable, and it's making silent millionaires. People are now actually going, okay, there's a rhyme or reason to Facebook. Facebook knows, kind of like the Big Brother, where it knows who buys, it knows who does this, but you can utilize that and actually become very lucrative with it if you're smart with it. And with retargeting, just like Nick said, retargeting is fantastic. If you do this and put a retargeting campaign on, it's like a boomerang effect. It's one of those things where, okay, what if you clicked on an ad and all of a sudden dinner's done and all of a sudden you delete the page? That's all it takes for a Facebook click to be done. I mean, that was a paid-for click, and all of a sudden now it's gone because of a simple dinner's ready and I clicked it out. That's wasted money. Where if you can do this, and you can actually work with Facebook the way it is now, and you can slap a retargeting campaign on it and actually make it so that 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time they see you on the Huffington Post, like you said, Nick, or like CNN, and they see you there. I mean, they see you in the advertised spot. Now they're like, who is this guy? Why are they always around? And you can see how your ROI will dramatically increase. And you know, it's finally getting to a point now where you guys just don't know the knowledge, but it's all math. It's do the numbers. If you're spending $500 on an ad and it's making you $2,000, okay, well, we'll just scale that and make it bigger and make it bigger. And that's really exciting to us because we've both spent some money on Facebook and we've both wasted some money on Facebook. And we, for a while, didn't want to come back to it. And I think we've realized with this change that we're huge fans of Facebook right now. And like Nick said, we're going to be doing some live events where we're going to actually do some Facebook ads, and we're going to do them live in front of you guys. And if you guys want feedback, because we do have chat platforms and we have polls and everything, if you want, we are willing to take the feedback. We want you to see it live to know that we're really doing what we say we're really doing. And when you see our results, we're really getting the results because you saw the first effect and now you're watching it straight through. And we'll keep doing it on webinars. And if it's successful and we have more people come to this, we will do much more of these. Is that right, Nick? I mean, we're here for you. We want to show you it's not a hard thing to do. I think you just need to see someone do it live. Correct?
Absolutely, Bryce. And that all comes down to, you know, we've always explained it. Nobody was always there in the beginning to hold your hand, kind of walk you through that process. That's what we're here to do. We're here to show you that, you know, we can walk you through step by step. And what Bryce and I have always talked about, we're always here for coaching. If you ever need to get a hold of us, get a hold of us. We're here to help. Getting stuck along the way is something that can happen, but don't get discouraged. Use it, push past it, and you will succeed at it. It's just a matter of putting in the time and effort and playing around with a few different ways and coming up with what Bryce and I had talked about is kind of something that I call it a disruptor, if you will. Let's say you're scrolling down on a page and something that really jumps out at you. Maybe it's a gorilla throwing something across the room. You never know. Just something weird and goofy that catches your attention. And putting a picture, an image out there in front of your ad is going to people stop and look at it. And that's part of the new software that we're working with. I don't want to give away too much because next week's going to be pretty intense. I can't wait. So I don't know if you want to leave it off there, Bryce.
No, I think we'll keep it like that. I'm really excited, and I want people to attend this and actually see what an ad looks like put up live in front of you and see the results next. I want people to see that because I don't think there's anybody out there really now willing to have you come on and influence the ad and help out. And I'm excited to do that because the only thing is going to be is if you don't, I mean, the worst that's going to happen is you don't see it and you don't make money. I mean, I highly encourage coming to these. I know Nick highly encourages coming to these. We tell everybody about these because we're here for you. We're here for you to help you out. We struggled for a long time, and if we can sit here and help people out find the way, because that's really all it is. It's relationship marketing, and it's you don't know what you don't know. And like Nick will very much agree with me, once you find the right person that truly, really cares about you and is willing just to show you the right things and willing to help your business along, you need to latch on to them. And like that's why we always do this here. And that's why we're doing the live ads like we're going to do. So you actually get a little taste to feel like you were part of this ad. And like I encourage people offline and online is make sure to always, the worst that you can do, Nick, like I tell everybody is you can go on Facebook and go up to the little triangle on top like we showed in our last video with the training and click on it and mess with it. You know, the worst that's going to happen, as long as you don't put a credit card attached to it, is you're going to find out what an ad looks like and you're going to find out what a demographic looks like. That's the worst thing that can happen. I've told people that. I'm like, what's the worst going to happen? Go back there and search through it. I mean, you're never going to learn it if you don't go back through it. And it's amazing the people that don't go back there. And that's why we do these live training videos. That's why we show people, because half the time, you know very well, we got lots of people telling us last time that when I showed that back office and I showed how I made an ad, 90% of people didn't even know that existed. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely, and they didn't even think that could have been possible. And this is something that's kind of hidden, and Facebook wants you to know about it, but they don't really advertise it. And it's kind of funny getting into Facebook advertising that's not advertised. But it's something that is very exciting, that is coming up soon. I'm super thrilled to share it with everybody. But like Bryce said, we're here to help. So if you have issues along the way, if you got steps, get a hold of us. We're more than happy to take care of you. But stay tuned next week. We are going to be hosting one at 8 o'clock tomorrow, or next Wednesday. And then I'm going to be doing another one on Friday, a late night one. And I'm going to be going over to Wisconsin to see some fireworks. And I'm going to set up a live little webcam and kind of give back to you guys. So if anybody isn't around, or it's raining, or there's not fireworks in your area, come check it out. I will be shooting it live so you guys can see all the fireworks as I'm seeing them. Just kind of give back and as a thanks to everybody that's helped us along the way. So if you guys need to contact us at all, shoot us an email at nickandbrycetv@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter at nickandbrycetv, or also on Facebook at nickandbrycetv. But for the true send-off, I'm going to throw it over to Bryce.
No, he's exactly right. And we really encourage it. Email us. We're really there. Facebook us. We're really there. We have people sometimes like, I just never thought you'd ever get back to me. I thought this was just kind of something you told people. But we really do get back to people, and we encourage it. We love hearing emails. We love hearing all that. That's what we bring to this webinar. We want to hear these things so we can actually nip them in the bud and help you find the answer to them. So what we'll do is we'll wrap it up. And thank you, Nick. I will see you next Wednesday, especially on Friday, like you said. We'll actually kind of give away a free show online. That's really cool. I like that. So
no, that too. Also, I did forget, next Wednesday is my wedding anniversary. I will not be doing one on Wednesday. We will be rescheduling that for Friday the 4th. And then on the 4th, we will be giving something away that's super secret we've never done before. So stay tuned next week, and we hope to see you then.
And I heard you were saying possibly TVs, so we want to be giving some TVs away, possibly for people that attend, maybe? I mean, I don't know.
We might. It may be an electronic. It may be a giveaway. It may be a trip to Africa. You never know.
All right.
So stay tuned, and you'll see what we're doing, guys.
All right, guys. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I think we've said plenty this time. We'll see you next time. And thanks for showing up.